similar lesson from the Liverpool game. You said at 1-0, stop it going 2-3, and that little period where you can feel a turn and a twist in the game, and you've got to react to that. Is that again the lesson today?
Yeah, it is. And to be fair, I think after the third goal, I think we showed that we have learned the lesson. We just didn't learn it quick enough after the first goal went in. But I think, you know, there was positive signs from that. When the third goal's in, the players got together on the pitch. They pulled themselves in. They stayed together. We showed resilience in the next spell. Of course, when the momentum's that strongly against you, there's still going to be some chances, but we showed some resilience within it. Nobody dropped their head. Our shape never really opened up. We didn't have huge organisational issues. We were just, by how we managed that 5-minute spell, we put ourselves in massive negative momentum, and we had to sort of fight to stay in the game in that period and claw some of that momentum back. And we've done that pretty well, to be honest. And I say, bar for, you know, a decision that's, you know, from my view, pretty hard to understand. We go in at 3-2, and in the second half, until the 88th minute, we're a couple of minutes away from coming back in and saying, okay, we've drew the second half. It wasn't the game that we wanted it to be. We weren't able to be as aggressive as we wanted to be, but the 5-minute spell in the game that we had dictated that wasn't going to be possible today, and we had to protect ourselves a little bit more. But the group done that well, and we were really close to coming in and saying that from 3-1 on 16 minutes. You know, the game very almost finished up in that situation, and actually with a penalty that could have been a little bit different the other way.
You see clarification on that, why that one didn't go to VAR but the first one did?
No, the fourth official gave a signal that it had been turned down for VAR, and they had looked at it. So I promised myself I don't want to speak too often about VAR coming into the league, to be honest. I think the only thing I'd say is possibly there's a little bit of a difference at times when there's a situation like the first goal where the play is stopped, and then the situation after our penalty appeal is different because City have the ball and they keep it for a minute, and it's easier to forget about it. But yeah, I've seen it live. I thought it was nailed on. I've seen one replay. You know, maybe I need to see a little bit more, but I thought, you know, Leaf had one arm being pulled and another defender come across and swiped across his legs, and from the angle I've seen, it's hard to see how it's not given.